Hey guys, Jason Edwards with Bunkerkings here. Wanted to just shoot from the hip and talk about some paintball stuff that's actually been bothering me lately. So, looking at the influx of all the new and young paintball players that have been coming into the sport, I see people are more athletic, people, they have the ability to become professional paintball players, but they get to a certain level and they either plateau or they just drop off. I don't know if it's because they're chasing the wrong dream or if they're playing for the wrong reasons, but just give you some, insight on what I went through to go play professional paintball and what I think might actually help some of the younger players that are out there that want to become professional paintball players. So first off, if you're chasing the money dream, it's not what it is. You're not going to become a professional paintball player and make, the money that a professional golfer, baseball, football player, basketball player is making. You got to actually play the sport because you love the sport. And for me, that's pretty much what has gave me the drive to not only become a professional paintball player, but to stay in the professional division, to manage a team, to working in the industry, to owning and operating fields and stores. I basically created my entire life around paintball, and I have zero regrets with doing that. I mean, I look at, I'd say 98% of all of my non-paintball friends, and I've traveled all over the world, way more places than they have. I have friendships all through, all around the world, everlasting friendships that I would not trade for pretty much anything in this world. I've got to play on a professional team, win the biggest paintball event in the professional division with my younger brother, which, that all on its own is probably something that, anyone out there would love to experience, especially if you have a close family like ours. But yeah, I think, I see these guys get to the semi-pro level, Division One, whatever it is in the area that you play, the SPLs, stuff like that. And then, they're getting there, they're good, they're solid paintball players. But then all of a sudden, they're like, hey, I'm done throwing my money in this waste. I'm done, putting out every weekend and trying my hardest to become a professional paintball player. It's just not meant for me. Look at it as if it's any other goal in life. Sometimes you're just right there. And for you, it seems like it's the furthest, bridge to cross, but you might honestly just be, the last 5 steps away from that bridge. So continue to push, and you should never give up on something that you're truly passionate about. So if you're like I am, playing professional paintball, but you want to become that professional paintball player, and you're like I am when I play paintball, when I'm on the field playing, my mind's clear. I'm not thinking about my outside life. I'm not thinking about anything that's been going on that, might be some troubled times or, what's my family doing? I'm just out there in the moment and I'm having the time of my life. And then, after the game, I reflect on that game and then, I'll think about my current life. But at the tournament, I'm hanging out with all my best buddies, I'm seeing all my friends, having a good time, maybe kick back a few beers, whatever it is. But those are memories that, I cherish, and I wish that everyone would just continue to pursue that dream. And you can ask other professional paintball players, there are people out there that have made a decent amount of money playing the sport. The true goal for me was to get into the sport, reach the level that I wanted to reach, which was professional, because I didn't want to settle for anything less, win World Cup at least one time, and then take a couple series titles, just make a name for myself, which I think I've done. I've definitely accomplished the winning goals, but I'd love to continue to win more. And every year I set more and more goals and try to accomplish them. But that should be your true goal. If you're gonna spend the time playing paintball and you're gonna be passionate about the sport and you're gonna love playing, then try to reach that pro goal. Regardless of what it takes. Because if you're not gonna spend your money playing paintball, believe me, you're gonna spend it on something else stupid. Whether it's $100 dinners with a girl, or if it's buying the newest Xbox or the games, what are those games, $60 each? You can go get some cases of paint and practice and get better. So, and you're doing stuff that actually creates life-lasting memories. So, look at it as you're traveling. How many other times would you head over to, if you're from the States, how many times would you head over to Europe, without playing paintball? Or if you're from Europe, how many times would you come over to the States without playing paintball? it's not the same. And if you are making those big travels, like try to throw in some fun stuff as well. Like, see some sights, do some things, make it a vacation, especially if like you're going to bring along your significant other, your family, make it enjoyable for them as well. Don't make them just come out there and watch you play paintball. Get them out there, let them watch you play some paintball, then, take them out to a, amusement park or something. But, get everyone on board to have fun playing and enjoying it. And that is like the true success and story of like what worked for me was I just never settled. Like I knew from the time that I shot my first paintball gun that this was something that I loved, and it took over everything. Like I was playing baseball. I thought I was gonna, own a construction company, like everything at that point, take over my dad's construction company. Nothing mattered. After I started playing paintball, like the only goal that I had was to become a professional paintball player. And, it's worked. I went pro extremely fast. It took me, a couple of years, but, that's not for everyone. It's taken people 10 years. It takes people 12 years. As long as you continue to push forward and earn your pro spot, you'll be happy. The next thing I want to talk about is when people earn that pro spot. So say you make it there, you're finally pro. Don't settle. Like don't settle just to be the pro guy. Like, there's so many guys that come in and they earn their spot in the pro division. They're on a team now, or, let's go over like current discussions. People buy their way in or whatever. You're there. Now prove that you belong there. If you're sitting the bench, it happens to the beginners. It happens to the rookie pros. Earn your spot. Fight for it. Like never give up. And once you have that spot, I promise you, like you're going to keep it. Like you're going to be able to, make an impact on the team that you're playing on. And if you don't, say for some reason the team folds or you get cut or you just quit, there's other pro teams that are going to see how hard you fought, like how much you've excelled and how much drive you have. And they're going to pick you up and they're going to try to like fit you into their team. You might have to do the whole sit in the bench thing again for a little bit, but just don't give up. I went pro for the All-Americans. I think it was like 14, 15 years old. First two events, I didn't see a point. I sat on the bench. I was happy to be there, but I knew like this wasn't for me. Like I wanted to play. Like I gave everything I had to be there, and I'd give anything, to be on that field playing with those guys. So, I had a weird situation where Billy Gardner ended up, not yet. I had a weird situation. I went down to the All A's too, and I played with them for a little bit, and we were a great team. Our chemistry was awesome. We were doing really well, and then Billy Gardner acquired the Miami Effect spot, and we brought the All A's 2 into that and became Miami Effect. And it was awesome. Like that's where I got to like really make a name for myself. And from there, I traveled all over playing with a bunch of different professional teams. And now here I am still with Tampa Bay Damage. I work in the industry with Bunkerkings and Virtue. I've, like I said, owned and operated fields and stores. Like my whole life is paintball. Like my daughter, she's 1.5 years old. She's actually saying paintball now. So like, it's just cool to like know that this is my life. And, before my wife and I got married, I told her, hey, paintball's my life. She accepted it. So, it is what it is, but you gotta push forward. Don't play for the money. Don't, don't let your hopes get crushed if you're not going pro as fast as you thought you were gonna go pro, but just know that you might actually be right there. And people don't understand how often like professional players, managers, coaches, everything watch videos, watch people at local fields, watch people at the tournaments, and start to like notice other players out there, whether it's semi-pro or even other pro teams or a little bit lower divisions. Fight your way up those ranks, and you'll start to be noticed by those guys that have an influence on their team, and you may get invited to a tryout, you may get asked to come to a clinic or a combine or anything because they want to keep their eye on you and they want to see if you have actually what it takes to become pro. And that's what happened to me. I went to a tryout that I was invited to, and I played my heart out, and I got that spot, and I didn't play it at all, but then I never gave up and continued to fight until I got my actual playing time. And that's just one of the things that I wanted to get off my chest, because I've just recently seen quite a few excellent paintball players that had the potential to make that jump from that semi-pro level up to pro, that have either started to plateau, give up, or just plain out quit paintball for, I feel, non-viable reasons, there was no reason for them to quit at that point. Now, if something dramatic happens and you have to quit the sport, so be it. Or even if you need to take a temporary break, like I quit for, I think it was like 2 or 3 events, did during the off season and 2 or 3 events, and went through like law enforcement academy and everything. So I've had a few teammates that retired, but it only lasted a year, so they could go through fire standards, stuff like that. That's all justifiable. Like if you have to do something like that, school, whatever, totally makes sense. But just don't give up on your dream. Like while you're doing that, work out, get in better shape, come back hungrier. And that's just really what it's all about. Like, don't stop chasing your dreams, and put forth any kind of effort that you have to accomplish those dreams. Play as much paintball as you can, get as much advice as you can. I'm always open to helping people. I try to help as many people as I can, whether it's at the field or if it's answering messages, even emails. If you go to bunkerkings.com, you sign up for the newsletter, I send out tips and blogs for beginner players all the way up to professional paintball players. There's a ton of clinics out there that people are trying to help out with. Some of them cost some money, but so does a business seminar. So does professional training. A golf instructor for an hour is over $100. So there's all kinds of other sports out there where these people are willing to put forth that effort, and paintball should be the same way. It does cost us some money to play paintball and play these events, but remember, you're paying for an experience. You're paying to create everlasting memories with some of your best friends. And if you're not playing with your best friends, it better be because you're playing on a team that's helping you get to that level that you're trying to accomplish. Because if not, man, get off that team and play with some of your buddies. Like, some of the best times I ever had was just playing in lower divisions with some of my best friends, and like I said, making memories. So anyway, yeah, that's my rant on that. Bunkerkings news. The control loaders are still on target to be coming in this month, and we'll begin shipping those all out before the end of January. So all those backers that went to the crowdfunding campaign and pre-ordered and got that excellent price, you guys will be getting your loaders relatively soon. So stay in there, stay hyped about them. They're awesome. You're gonna love them. Some of the new products that you guys might have overlooked or missed out. We launched the new Bunkerkings Fly Pack. It's got tons of new innovative features in it. Extremely comfortable. Made me a true believer in the strapless pack game. I love it. Been rocking it and will continue to rock it for as long as I can. The interspeed feeds, NTR, those were just launched in 4 different colors. We got blue, red, lime, and purple. Check those out. Get them ahead of time so when your control loader comes in, you're ready to rock. What else did we just launch? We launched the compression fly, elbow, knee, chest protector, and shorts. Those are excellent. They feel extremely comfortable. They're perfect for warm conditions, and also just to feel a little bit more free out there on the paintball field. Smaller profile while you're playing, so it's great for exposing your arm when you're coming out with the new elbow pads. It reduces your profile, so those are cool. We just launched those. Let me see. We just restocked on some lenses. So we got all the Bunker King lenses in stock right now. Those fit all the Vivo platforms as well. Ascends, Extends, XS, Contour 2s, the original contours, everything. So, if you were waiting on some lenses, check those bad boys out. I think that's pretty much it. I got some bigger news to drop later this week maybe. So, stay tuned. Like I said, go to bunkerkings.com, bunkerkings.eu, scroll down the bottom, sign up for the newsletter. I always try to keep you guys informed as much as I can. So I will check through the messages and the comments on these, and if there's anything that I need to reply to, I will hit you guys up and put it in there for you. I appreciate you guys watching, and remember, chase your dreams. It's a rough road, but the life of pro paintball is actually pretty sweet. You're gonna make some amazing friends along the way and while you're there. So just want to say what's up to all my friends, across the world. So love you guys. Take care. Peace.